Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. The usual sign coming out. It's not working at the moment, so it doesn't really matter. But I have a box today. Now, this is not an airsoft replica. You can probably see from the thumbnail and the title what this is, but it is something that I wanted to try out. Now, you may be aware if you follow the channel, if you're a subscriber, you've seen the last few videos. I've been on a real mission right now to find the best face protection, eye protection, face protection combo that I can use. And to be honest, I will preface opening this box with the fact that I found something and I used it on Wednesday night. We're now on Friday. That was phenomenal. It is by far the best that I have used. And if you want to go back and watch those videos of me unboxing it, I will try and do like a full overview of it. But basically for that video, what I ended up doing, well, sorry, for now, what I'm currently going to be using from now on. Previously, it was Oakley M-frame glasses with an X-Fog unit on the back with some lines that would kink, and that would then lead into a gasket that was made for the M-frames, and then I would have my NB Tactical Lower Face Pro. What I now ran on Wednesday, and it was flawless. I mean, like, did not get any fogging, no moisture, nothing. Was this Novritsch Anti-Fog. This thing is exactly like the X-Fog really, except this one's a bit quieter and it seems to be more powerful. I've got their lines which seem to be a bit wider, and I've done a Jaeger Precision kind of hack here where I've put a spring inside here, and that stops the lines from kinking. They're running around the outside, and what I love with this is it has a magnetic connector. I then have got the NB Tactical goggles, which I've 3D printed a magnetic connector in. That is now blowing air into the goggles. And then I've got the low profile NB Tactical face mask, or the face shield with an NB Tactical balaclava. It was perfect. Complete coverage, everything like that. Anyway, before I kind of like had that great experience, and not to ruin this video before I've even started it, but when I was in the UK, I saw that there was actually a product that I'd never seen in the US before. I was at AGL London, or Alpha Guns London. I was on their website. Charlie's here to say hi. I was on their website trying out a new collar for him right now. I don't know if he likes it at all. Never really do collars for dogs, but this is one of those ones that track him, and he doesn't actually bark. So it's kind of good in a way that hopefully we'll be able to tell where he is at the moment, because it has like it's almost like one of these like fit ring things, except it's on him and I can kind of see where he is. So we'll see if that works. Anyway, I was at AGL London. I was on their website and I was looking at different face protection that they had. And they had a product from a company called Mask Solutions. It was completely sold out. It's called their Anti-Fog Full Face Mask. And this is different, where it is a one piece. It actually is the goggles attached to a Lower Face Pro. The Lower Face Pro kind of looks a little bit similar to like the cheaper, easier ones that, you know, you can get from Amazon, etc., with like a metal grill here and some kind of cheek protection. But from what I heard, they're really good, and they were sold out. And so I put like a little notification bell on and was like, when these come back in stock in OD green, in olive drab, I will buy one, or, you know, I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to try that out to see if I can have a self-contained unit where there's a fan in the goggles with a lower face protection all connecting in. And then I don't have to worry about any of the like X-Fog, you know, or anti-fog units on the back of my, it's my little thing there, on the back of my head. I can just kind of like go with it. So I saw it popped up back in stock and ordered one. And so this is what this is going to be. Comes in a very, very cool bag. It's like a little bag there, Mask Solutions. I think they're in the Netherlands. So I will put a link down below to what it is, but this is expensive. This one piece is $165. Now, obviously, you are getting lower face protection. You're getting goggles. You're getting a fan unit all in one go. And to be honest, I have to say, this thing looks very, very compact for what I thought it was going to be like. What I do really like is obviously having like the fan unit in one. It means you don't have to worry about airlines. Obviously, we've now got that hack where we're putting a spring in there. But if you're wanting to run that on like a hat, or you're not wanting to run a helmet with an anti-fog unit on it, then that can be quite an issue. Okay, so this is cool. Right, so this is what it looks like. Basically, it's got a fan, looks like right in the top here, with an inlet there that's just going to drive air down through. It's got goggles. It's got a rubberized seal on it. Which actually, weirdly, I had the Novritsch goggles and I had the NB Tactical goggles. If you watch the video where I was like looking at the unboxing of the NB Tactical goggles, I was really annoyed that it kind of had foam, because I was like, I'm so sweaty, it's just going to absorb and be uncomfortable. I have to say I preferred the NB Tactical goggles. So I liked the Novritsch Anti-Fog Unit, but I preferred the NB Tactical goggles. They did get a little bit damp just from like, sweat. But the view from them was better. The comfort of it was better. The Novritsch ones worked great, didn't fog up. But I have to say I did definitely prefer the ones on there. Now, already what is kind of flagging for me as a little bit of a worry is this is the power cable. And the power cable here looks like it's basically been zip tied. And they've used a lot of zip ties on here. This is all zip ties under here. And they're actually quite sharp. I'm presuming that's not going to hit my face. But they are like, they've been like capped off. But it's not exactly like there's no feel to them. There is a slight kind of thing. This is obviously going to sit down the side of your left cheek. For me, I don't think that's going to be an issue, or it doesn't feel like it's getting in the way at all. But if you are left-handed or you shoot with your left shoulder, that could get in the way for sure. I feel like that could be an issue. The other things that it comes with is this, which is a charging cable, I think, for this, which is a battery pack. It should work, I believe, with any battery pack. So we shouldn't have an issue with that. However, I have no idea how this... Oh, okay. So this is the connector. They've actually zip tied this as well. So they've used a lot of zip ties. But this basically is going to click into here, it looks like. And then wherever I want to run this, I can then... Can we see if there's any battery in this? It's branded. They're Mask Solutions battery pack. But I've got other ones that I use pretty regularly, which you could probably get something a bit smaller. And... Okay, as soon as that is plugged in, that is on. So there is no on and off button, which for me as well is pretty strange. It's got this thing here. This kind of annoys me, just because if I've got that underneath my helmet, it wasn't actually uncomfortable with the Novritsch ones, or I didn't notice it. But I would kind of just prefer something which wasn't this like hard plastic buckle for the back of my head. Obviously, the other nice thing actually is you don't have to mount this on your head. You could just mount it down here or somewhere else and have that run. I'm going to unplug this quickly. It's very quiet is one thing I will note. Like the actual sound of it seems to be very quiet. I'm going to try and get this film from inside out of it because it's got a protective film that it's been shipped with. So I'm just going to get this out. Just, you kind of pick at it with your fingernail and then it just peels off. This says warranty void if seal is broken. So I've just voided the warranty on it, apparently. And then this is what it's going to feel like and look like if you're wearing it. Then I'm going to be plugging this in. And I can definitely feel the air. Like I can tell you it definitely... is blowing air in there. I can imagine I'm definitely not going to fog up with this. The nice thing with this is that it is self-contained. It's a one-piece unit. I'm actually going to try it on with my helmet, and we'll see how well it fits in with the helmet. I don't think I would actually... I don't know. Maybe I would run this wire to something on the back of the helmet, or maybe I would just tuck it into my plate carrier. I'm going to put this right on top of my head. Tuck that in there. I've got this magnet thing here right now, which I'm going to be using. But I have to say, it fits really well. I've got a lot of protection. There's like a little bit of gap maybe on the side of my cheek here, but not really anything. That's going to protect your face fully. This is solid, but it comes all the way down. What I really do actually like is, I don't know if aesthetically it looks as good, But I do think that having this just with like a mesh that you can breathe out of is really, really good. It means when you're breathing, there's no stopping, it keeps the face protection like away from your face enough. So there's almost like a little gap around here. This could be an issue for me. No, like your chin strap can go underneath here. And actually that's kind of perfect where it is there. It's like staying out of the way. I don't know, guys. I actually really like this. I think this for me, just because I found the other one right now, this for me might be more of the like, if I'm running a setup with like a hat or something low profile where I don't have a helmet on. It would be great just to have this, tuck this into a pocket or into my like chest rig or whatever it is. And then I just have this and it's like, I just have a full set of face protection and I'm all good. But to be honest, like in terms of like keeping me cool, I'm feeling like it's not super loud. I can definitely hear the fan. But like containment wise, let me see how. Okay, I can definitely, like if I've got my contacts on and they're amplifying sound, I can hear it. I don't think it's going to be as loud as it's a different tone. Like the actual noise of this is just a lot like higher tone. It's like this one's more like that's the Novritsch Anti-Fog. But guys, I mean, like it's comfortable. Like I've got it on. I really do like it. I think the other nice thing is you're not dependent on another fan unit or anything like that. You could just grab a couple of these and then just carry them with you. You could get a big one, you could get a small one. Maybe one thing I would like to see is if it had a on and off button. Obviously, if you get a power bank with an on and off button, that's going to kind of solve that issue. But also you can just kind of like attach this into your plate carrier. And whenever you put your face protection on, when you plug in your radio, you could even like double attach the radio line and this line and then just plug both in. And then you've kind of got that as a set. So I think this is a really, really clever idea, guys. I have to say, like I'm probably having started this video being like, you know what, it's going to be good, but actually it's not going to be as good as what I think my other setup's going to be. It's making me think a bit more like, okay, I like my setup and I think it looks a lot cooler. I was wearing like the ghost mask, you know, like the one from NB Tactical with the black mask with the white kind of skull bottom to it. And that was really cool. But like, it's very well built. Like you can see here, they've gone and literally like not glued it in because it looks like they've actually like zip tied the entire way around, but they've done some kind of like finish there. So there is no gap between your nose and the mask. The mask is pretty good quality. I think they may have taken this from one of those masks where it's like an old school wraparound one. But being able to just pull that off in the safe zone and know that that's your face protection done. Like I'm wearing a balaclava, then that face thing, then a head sweatband, then I'm wearing my goggles, and then I'm connecting the anti-fog into it. So that's like a lot. Whereas this is like one piece, and then I just need some neck protection and probably my sweatband because that's what I'm gonna need. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely impressive. And like you can see what they've done here. They've run a fan, basically a small fan in there, probably like a little computer fan. They've run the actual power line along here and then straight out. To be honest, someone could probably do this at home as well. You know, it's one of those things where you buy the Lower Face Pro, you buy some goggles, you manage to buy a little fan and 3D print this casing, you stick it in there. You know what? I think this could be the same goggle set as the one that Novritsch have. Let's have a look. Because I know that they buy it from like a third-party manufacturer. That's the NB Tactical ones that I used, which I really liked on the weekend. Or sorry, on the weekend, 2 nights ago. This is the Novritsch one. Let's have a look if it's the same. Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, same catches, same everything. So that is the Novritsch one that you can buy for $30. Then you're buying this for $165, which is the Mask Solutions one. But I mean, it's got 100 reviews of 4.8 out of 5 stars. I think it is expensive. Like, It's a lot of money considering these they probably bought for $30. They probably bought this lower Face Pro for another 30, if that. Then they've got a wire, a cheapish power bank, and a computer fan. They've put them all together, but the concept of it is great. Like how it works, I think is really good. So yeah, so that's gonna be my kind of like roundup thoughts on that, guys. But I will probably, if you want, let me know if you want, I'll do a more in-depth review of my experience with these the other night, like my full setup with the NB Tactical Face Pro and the Novritsch Anti-Fog. I'll try and give you a bit more of, because I know the last video was very like an unboxing and this is what I think and this is all of that. They've kind of left they've got like a little pamphlet here as well. All right, guys, thank you so much. This is Mars Solutions. I'll put a link down to the description below. They have got them in multicam, NFP, olive drab, normally black, but it looks like that's sold out, and then woodland as well. So you've got some different options. I went with olive drab because I was like, that's pretty much good. I think they should probably do a coyote or an FDE kind of color. I think that would be good, or a lot of people would like that kind of desert style. Have a great day. I'll see you very soon, and yeah, be good.